Well, my name is Amanda. I'm one of the distribution managers and one of the members of the Bushwick Food Co-op. The co-op is a member-owned and member-run food cooperative. So we all join, we all become members, and we all become owners. We're dependent on member labor, so members do 4 hours of work every 4 weeks. Most people either work here in the store or we have out-of-store work, so like graphic design or data entry, outreach and things like that. So we have a lot of people, we have a lot of different ways that people can do their work. I've actually only been here for about a year and a half. The co-op started in 2009, and basically Bushwick doesn't have a lot of natural food options, so a bunch of people got together and said, hey, we can order from these places, and if we get together, you know, it has a $150 minimum. If we have 10 people and we all buy $15 worth of stuff, we can all take advantage of these really awesome prices. So it started like that, and it started as a buying club.
My name is Cassandra Flexick, and I am a board member here at the Bushwick Food Co-op. I was one of the founding members about 4 years ago, and I began working on outreach, doing a lot of outreach in the neighborhood, specifically to the Spanish-speaking community, because I speak Spanish, and then my role has evolved over time, and now I'm a board member.
When we moved into the space, we really wanted to be a grocery store so that we would be open to the public. We would have things that were available for sale to everyone. So we've sort of morphed into that. So we no longer place the pre-orders, but we get produce delivered once or twice a week. We get our dry goods delivered that are in stock, and they're here about every week to every 2 weeks. We get new orders in. And we wanted to keep it affordable for the area that we're in. But having the member labor means that we can also offer lower prices. Like our markup is about a 24% markup over wholesale, versus most natural food stores open about, it's usually about a 75 to 200% markup, so it's very reasonable. We don't have any limitations on the number of members. We've recently changed our intake process, so members have to come either to an orientation or to a meeting before they can join. And that's because we really wanted our members to be invested in the co-op and not just be like, oh, I can pay $50 and get cheaper food. We really want them to understand that, you know, you are an owner of this, and you can make the decisions, you can really affect how the organization runs.
There's a lot of members in the co-op who maybe only come to the meeting once a month, or they're very minimally involved, so they rely on the opinions of the people who are more active. And I think that makes a lot of sense. So in some ways, yes, certain people's opinions do carry more weight simply because they are more active and they do have that influence over people, but every person has the same ability to vote for or against any proposed policy.
We're small based on like other co-ops in the city, but we could probably at least double to triple the number of people that we can serve just through this small space. So if we take out like the sort of industrial food complex and people get more connected with where their food comes from and what you can make from it, like that has a lot of far-reaching implications, rather than like going to the grocery store and I have to accept whatever they give me and whatever in their package and with weird ingredients. I'm like, no, I know exactly what I'm getting.
Okay, so one of the main reasons that I shop with food cooperatives is because it reduces the amount of waste in packaging. So for instance, we sell reusable containers here, but you also have the option to bring your own packaging. And I also have bottles for olive oil, and I bring my own jars and containers for all the beans and the nuts and the seeds and everything that I buy. It's not particularly surprising that you see more and more food co-ops popping up across the country, but specifically here in New York City as well, just because the price of food continues to rise. Yet people's wages do not rise at the same rate, so people are constantly looking for more affordable food. With more and more documentaries and information out there about the importance of organic and the importance of local, people are becoming increasingly educated about better food and demanding better food, and food co-ops are a viable option to address that demand.